Number one is misunderstanding calories, or more specifically, the energy density of food. And what do I mean with this? A lot of times when I work with patients, they always tell me they're eating healthy, they're not eating a lot of food, their portion sizes are small. But where we need to become aware, portion size doesn't always mean energy size. Why is energy important here? In order to lose weight, we need to consume less energy than the body needs, then we will lose weight. If I consume more food than the body needs, I will gain weight. That is the core principle of losing weight and gaining weight. So what do I mean with this number one of energy density? Take a garage pie, a normal steak and kidney pie, a pepper steak pie, a chicken and mushroom pie. That pie has around 550 calories. And just for reference sake, on average, most people need about 2,000 calories. That pie, how big is it? It's not really a very big meal. It doesn't really satiate me. After about an hour of having a pie, I'm still hungry. Now, let's take a meal that will classify as a healthy meal. Let's take a nice medium-large cooked chicken breast. That's around 100, 120 calories. Then let's take a nice medium-large boiled potato. And on the side of the plate, let's add some veggies. Frozen veggies is fine. Some cauliflower, broccoli, green beans, zucchinis. Let's about 200 grams of that. That's one massive plate of food. And you know what? Let's add a bit of Nando sauce on the chicken, a bit of olive oil, a bit of salt and pepper, some lemon juice on the veggies and the potato. That whole plate of food is around 600 calories. That's almost the same as that garage pie. People will say that meal is too much food. It's a big meal. The pie's a better option. No, it's not. That meal will satiate me, keep me fuller for longer. That pie, not. Even a mug and bean muffin is more energy than a whole plate of food. So what I want you to think about here, the energy density of your meal matters. That's where, for us to be able to understand this, is where I recommend start calorie tracking for 4 to 6 weeks. Start measuring and tracking the foods you eat to start learning how much energy is actually in those foods. Because I can't just tell you these things. You're not going to remember it. You need to learn it yourself. If we learn something by ourselves, we actually keep at it, we remember it. That's where calorie tracking is a very good tool. The app I usually use for this is MyFitnessPal. It's free. You can scan barcodes. It is the most accurate from all the ones I've personally used, and it will teach you a lot about the energy in the foods you are eating. Just another tip here. A good way to know about the energy density of food is the more processed the food is, the more energy will be per gram. The closer the food is to Mother Nature, the way it's intended to be, the less energy there will be per gram. Take carbs especially. The moment we process it, we remove fiber and we remove moisture. Now, good carbs, unprocessed carbs, legumes, whole grains, things like that, they have a lot of fiber, a lot of moisture content, and which means less energy per gram. These little snacker bars, protein little bars we eat, and a snack here and a snack there, they don't satiate you, but at the same time, they pack a punch in energy density. The more processed your food becomes, the more energy there will be. But on top of that, the more processed the food becomes, the more fat gets added, the more sugar gets added, which makes it so much easier to overconsume, which means we're not eating a lot of food, but the food we do eat has a lot of energy. That's where start paying attention to nutritional labels. Start learning the foods you are eating, how much energy is actually in it. That's where you need to do the work. Start building the awareness of energy consumption. I would really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up or a subscribe. And if you really want to show some appreciation, send this video to somebody that you think might benefit from it. And as always, remember to be better today than you were yesterday.